Then his grey cloak drew apart, and they saw beyond doubt that he was clothed beneath, all in white.
"Saruman!"
cried Gimli, springing towards him with axe in hand.
"Speak! Tell us where you've hidden our friends, and what have you done with them? Speak, or I will make a dint in your hat that even a wizard will find it hard to deal with."
The old man was too quick for him. He sprang to his feet and leapt to the top of a large rock. There he stood, grown suddenly tall, towering above them. His hood and his grey rags were flung away, his white garments shone. He lifted up his staff, and Gibli's axe leapt from his grasp and fell ringing to the ground. The sword of Aragorn, stiff in his motionless hand, blazed with a sudden fire. Legolas gave a great shout and shot an arrow high into the air. It vanished in a flash of flame.
"Mithrandir!" "Well met, I say to you again, Legolas,"
said the old man. They all gazed at him. His hair was white as snow in the sunshine, and gleaming white was his robe. His eyes under his deep brows were bright, piercing as the rays of the sun. Power was in his hand. Between wonder, joy, and fear, they stood and found no words to say. At last Aragorn stirred.
"Gandalf,"
he said.
"Beyond all hope you returned to us in our need. What veil was over my sight? Gandalf."
Gimli said nothing, but sank to his knees, shading his eyes.
"Gandalf,"
the old man repeated, as if recalling from old memory a long-disused word.
"Yes, that was my name. I was Gandalf."
He stepped down from the rock, and picking up his grey cloak wrapped it about him. It seemed as if the sun had been shining, but now was hid in cloud again.
"Yes, you may still call me Gandalf,"
he said, and the voice was the voice of their old friend and guide.
"Get up, my good Gimli. No blame to you, and no harm done to me. Indeed, my friends, none of you have any weapon that could hurt me. Be merry. We meet again, at the turn of the tide. The great storm is coming, but the tide has turned."
He laid his hand on Gimli's head, and the dwarf looked up and laughed suddenly.
"Gandalf,"
he said.
"But you are all in white." "Yes, I am white now,"
said Gandalf.
"Indeed I am Saruman, one might almost say. Saruman as he should have been. But come now, tell me of yourselves. I have passed through fire and deep water since we parted. I have forgotten much that I thought I knew, and learned again much that I had forgotten. I can see many things far off, but many things that are close at hand I cannot see. Tell me of yourselves."
"What do you wish to know?" said Aragorn. "All that has happened since we had parted on the bridge would be a long tale. Will you not first give us news of the hobbits? Did you find them, and are they safe?"
"No, I did not find them," said Gandalf. "There was a darkness over the valleys of the Emyn Wheel. I did not know of their captivity until the eagle told me."
"The eagle," said Legolas. "I have seen an eagle high and far off. The last time was 3 days ago, above the Emyn Wheel."
"Yes," said Gandalf. "That was Gwaihir the Windlord, who rescued me from Orthanc. I sent him before me to watch the river and gather tidings. His sight is keen, but he cannot see all that passes under hill and tree. Some things he has seen, and others I have seen myself. The ring now passed beyond my help, or the help of any of the company that set out from Rivendell. Very nearly it was revealed to the enemy, but it escaped. I had some part in that, for I sat in a high place, and I strove with the dark tower, and the shadow passed. Then I was weary, very weary, and I walked long in dark thought.